Yo, what's going on, guys? All Reptiles here, and today we have the new enclosure. This is a Thrive corner terrarium, and wow, my face is really bright. Well, now my face isn't as bright, but it also has... Alright, well, that's literally the glare done, but this is the Thrive corner terrarium. I've been eyeing it since I've seen it at PetSmart slash Petco, but we're gonna get it unwrapped. And if you're from TikTok, hello, because I've done multiple TikToks already, but let's do this. The first one. Yes, I already took it off. Shush, I was eager. But this comes off, if I can get it. There we go. Comes off, and yes, it is very dusty. You can't see it, but it is very dusty. Because obviously this enclosure was not as popular. But if I can, there we go. Now I just have to get this tape off. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Now it can open. Open sesame. It looks like an empty terrarium, and it is very dusty. Now obviously I have the glare of the sun. Hello, me. Hello. Do we need the safety manual? Nah. But we're gonna get this bottom thing out, and another thing is, no, 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 and no. I'm not getting any of these, but Gecko. Gecko is the other hint. But I'll be posting that on my TikTok too, so if you're from TikTok, hello. But now time to get this thing ready to be, put some decor in. Alright, well, it's been a few days. Well, obviously, it's been a few days, but, we have Cork Bark. Look. It's very dirty and stuff like that, so I need to actually, like, basically boil it to get all the dirt and wash it off and whatever before I really put it in. But I've already started to slightly design some aspects of it. We have the spray foam up there, which he wants food. And let's go get ready for the first enclosure, because I already have it on the side. The other one is over there, just still sitting there, because this one goes first. So a lot has happened. Cork Bark is in a different spot now. It is actually super hot. It just came out of a 250-degree oven for 15 minutes. Because, I mean, you gotta sanitize those things. They are pretty nasty. There's so much dirt on them, and now I can touch them for a small amount of time. They've also been out for a few minutes now. The biggest piece of Cork Bark I have that I'm going to cut in half and use for both enclosures, because I got 5 pieces of Cork Bark, so 2.5 for each, and that one is also huge. Like, there's no way it would fit in this enclosure, so it's also a good thing. What are you doing? Okay, well, apparently she disappeared, but someone else has come to say hi. Hello. I know, you're like, what the heck is happening? But I'm going to wait for the other thing to get out, and then we can start foaming stuff on. Alright, well, I have done a little something. And my tortoise is coming out to say hello again. Seriously? But I've done some spray foaming up there and on the bottom, and my bearded dragon is running away from me. Everything's going downhill. I'm also doing a TikTok live. Ow, right there. No, there. I suck at this. There. And obviously I have a shoe, a broken a measuring container thingy. Definitely did not think this through, but I'm going to try the other one, some hot glue, so it'll hopefully stay intact. And he's still running away from me. Alright, well, I'm going to hopefully clean up a little bit of this chaos and get onto the other enclosure. Well, currently you are on top of one of the enclosures, and I have done a lot more than you would have ever seen, actually. I haven't done any you know, time lapses or whatever, because I've just been doing it in parts because having the spray foam, because spray foam, I mean, it dries relatively quickly, but it's spray foam. It takes a good amount of time to actually dry. So I have both enclosures, 1 and 2. They have obviously been totally like spray foamed, whatever. And now what I have to do, and yes, they're on their side, and it makes it a lot harder because I have to hold these up now so they don't, you know, crash and they don't go all the way back. So it's just, yeah. Right here is going to be a little walk-up area, and I'm going to shave all this down to what I want, and then I'm going to silicone coconut husk or Eco Earth onto it. Well, of course, I need to get some more because he's used it, and you know, she's used it. So, yeah, it doesn't help me very much, but I gotta go pick some more up and go pick up some plants, and I also have plants. Goodness, what are they called? A bird nest plant, whatever that is. And obviously you see a lot more than just one plant. This technically was one plant. These have plants that are like a viney plant that my mom grows on the kitchen, or the kitchen window thing, and you know, I'm like, might as well just put them in because they are viney plants and they like viney plants. And this can grow to a really big, cool plant. Now, of course, it won't fill out for a good while. Yes, playing Minecraft. But this is the plants right now, but hopefully these will grow because these are technically, all of this was one plant. But, you know, I'm like, yeah, screw it, because it has roots on it, so like it's not really going to affect anything. But I'm gonna start shaving them down and go get some more Eco Earth, or I don't know, whatever I'm gonna get from the store. As you can tell by my shirt, it's been another day. Actually, technically I did it on Wednesday, but now I've been spring foaming non-stop. Every time a little piece has dried, I have, you know, spray foam another part. But this is the first enclosure at the moment. It is looking really nice. Open it up, so there will be a ledge here to get into here. There will be ledges down here. Obviously, they look like just big giant blobs, which they won't be, because as you can see over here, I've already started to cut out little areas like this. I mean, this stuff is nice though. It's like nice and squishy, but I'm gonna start carving it out, hopefully not to scratch the glass, and then we can use some silicone and Eco Earth to dust it down, and then it'll start to look real nice. Well, another day's passed, and I've gotten a lot done on the enclosures. I'll show you them in a second, but can I just say, this, I think it's called, what is it called? An X-Acto scraper or whatever. I was using an X-Acto knife and basically a scalpel or a small X-Acto knife, and this is the product of the X-Acto blade. It's very rigid and not very carved to shape, and then I found that I could use that. And this is very smooth. Obviously it's super bright, so it doesn't, you know, come up on camera that well, but I mean, it's so much smoother than the other one. Now I will be siliconing it, so any little imperfections that I did accidentally cut out, or I accidentally cut into, and then I, you know, like want to stick it back in because it gets too thin or whatever, those will all be redone and stuff like that, because I'm going to silicone it, and that is the next thing. But I still have to wait for a little bit more for the Eco Earth to dry, and then we silicone it up. So let's do that. guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I've gotten a ton of stuff done. I have completely dusted 90% of it. There's still a ton of little nooks and crannies and stuff like that I have to do. But it's also Monday, and I'm like, oh crap, I have to edit this video and do a final thing. So part 2, which is next week on Monday, part 3 will be me getting the now officially gargoyle geckos. I've told it on TikTok, now I'm telling YouTube. These are gargoyle geckos enclosures, and they're going to be super cool, but at the same time, I still have 1 week of school left until I'm out for the summer, which is good, but at the same time, these enclosures aren't finished yet for gargoyles, and neither are like anything these enclosures are not done yet. So in like hopefully next week I can get the full go ahead with the enclosures to actually order the gargoyle gecko, because I'm going to be still working on it throughout the week and showing you guys. It's also my brother's graduation, so that's fun too. But well, I'm gonna see you on part 2. Thanks for watching. I'm all our reptiles. See you next video.